Hello, welcome back to my channel, Kristen Cooks. I'm Kristen. In this episode, we're gonna be preparing a crab fettuccine Alfredo. It's a recipe I found on allrecipes.com. I love that website. I find a lot of good recipes on that one. I'll have it all listed down below if you want to try it for yourself. I do highly recommend. My family all loved it, except for my son. He's not really a crab guy. He's a 10-year-old boy, so you know, he didn't really like it, so left out of his. But everybody else really liked it a lot. There's my dog. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. That'll help my channel. Subscribe, put that subscribe button. That'll let you know whenever I upload a video, and it's free. All you gotta do is just hit that subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. So yeah, enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, today we are going to make crab fettuccine Alfredo with some real crab. First you take 1 cup of heavy cream, put it in a big pan. I have my fettuccine Alfredo noodles over there cooking. And then you add in 3/4 of a stick of butter and 3-4 cloves of minced garlic. I grate it on a microplane to make it just so it incorporates easier into the cream and butter. You just melt the butter into the cream over medium heat, and then add in the seasonings. I have garlic salt, and I'm going over the cupboard there to get some white pepper. If I come back, where'd she go? There she is, white pepper. That way you don't have the black specks in your white sauce from the black pepper. And also I'm going to add in just a little bit of regular salt here in a second after I stir this in. You don't want to go in too hard with the salt yet, because we have not added cheese yet, and the cheese, Parmesan cheese, is salty. So I'm just going lightly at first, stirring that in nicely. And then we'll have to go back to the noodles every now and again and give those a nice stir. I cut this recipe down to for a party of 4 than 6, because I mean, otherwise it'd just be too much. This was almost too much for us anyway with this as it is. So, but I got this recipe off allrecipes.com. It's called To Die For Fettuccine Alfredo, and it's turned out to be a pretty good recipe. I like it a lot. So now I have 8 ounces of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I just got the wedge out of the cheese case and grated it myself. It just melts in so much better. And then you want to keep this over medium heat so that it doesn't bubble and get too hot, and then it'll start to curdle a little bit, and the texture isn't wonderful. So just keep it kind of over medium. Maybe you might have to go down to medium low, but just babysit it. Make sure it's not bubbling too hard and getting too hot, and then it will break. So just keep it kind of low. And going back to the noodles again to stir them, make sure they're not clumping together. That's not fun either. Stir, stir, stir. It's a lot of stirring in this recipe. Also, you could also put in 3/4 a cup of Romano cheese. That's a good salty cheese too. Oh, and here I'm going in with a little bit of lemon. I like to put a little bit of lemon juice in my Alfredo sauce because it's so heavy with all the cheese and the cream and the butter that the acid kind of cuts through all that and just kind of gives it a little bit extra tang in there, which I like. Here I'm giving it a nice taste. Always taste your food, people. Always check for seasoning before you serve it. Good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. And we're going to go back onto the noodles again here. See if those are ready to be drained. I did about 3/4 of a box. And I just cooked it as the directions say, usually around 12 minutes. So then we add the noodles to the sauce, and here I have my crab meat that my daughter and I cracked the crab, and it ended up being about 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups of fresh crab. It was so yummy, so good. And I'm really trying hard not to break up the crab as I'm tossing it here, because you want those big chunks of crab in there when you're eating it. It just tastes so good. So yeah, I'm just trying not to stir it too much. I don't want to break up that sweet, sweet crab. It's very good. You could also add in chicken here or shrimp if you don't like crab. That's also awesome. So here it is done, and I added in a nice Caesar salad on the side, and I grilled some garlic bread, and it just made for a really good dinner. I was very sad when I got full that night. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.